This here's from the Standard. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds reportedly ordered to hand over texts and emails about Justin Baldoni. Sounds pretty interesting. I'm hoping we've got some really insightful, juicy stuff in there, how they planned this all along, and I've got a suspicion that might actually happen. Hollywood golden couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds will be asked to hand over all communications about Justin Baldoni as part of his countersuit, according to reports. Let's see what we got. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are set to be subpoenaed imminently for all communications related to Justin Baldoni in the latest twist of the It Ends With Us lawsuit. The Hollywood power couple are both named as defendants in Baldoni's lawsuit, which has now pulled Reynolds into the increasingly complex legal battle. If Baldoni prevails, Lively and Reynolds could face a massive $400 million payout. I doubt if this all went through, they'd get $400 million. People rarely get the entire amount when it's set that crazily high, but they'd probably get like $10 million. Hopefully it wouldn't be lowered down to $1 million, but all right. Lively and Reynolds, along with their PR executive, Leslie Sloan, are reportedly facing deposition requests. These would require them to provide hours of testimony, submit all texts and emails related to Baldoni, and It Ends With Us, and undergo questioning from Baldoni's legal team. Can't wait. Sounds like a plan. A source close to the case told the Daily Mail, without a doubt, all parties involved should expect to be subpoenaed and deposed very soon. And they say that these allegations first came out during the promotional tour of the movie, somewhere in August, and they say they did those press tour duties separately. This led to a negative narrative developing around Lively, which the actress had now claimed was due to an orchestrated smear campaign by Baldoni and his PR team. Sounds familiar. Every time someone makes an accusation, they say they're the ones being smeared. Sounds like a playbook. Meanwhile, according to Baldoni, the conflict reached a peak when he and his family were allegedly relegated to a basement during the film's premiere, reportedly at Lively's insistence. Excuse me, I don't have every single detail, but this one sounds odd. Couldn't they have just not gone into the basement and said, "No, Blake, shut up"? I must be missing something, so I digress. Lively filed a lawsuit against Baldoni, accusing him of not safe work harassment on the set of It Ends With Us, including claims that he would ask probing questions about her sex life, would invite his friends into nude scenes with Lively, and would make jokes about Lively's dead father. I didn't actually catch that. He would invite his friends into nude scenes with her. It's tricky, man. I mean, I know they've got something called a closed set where if the actors have to be nude, there's like just the necessary people have to be there. Cameraman, maybe director, whoever's acting in the scene, but like no like lighting people or like people doing like the floors with the tape and the wires and shit. You know, it's just supposed to be the only absolute necessary people. And then they've got an open set where I guess they do the nude scene, but they just kind of be like, all right, it's just like kind of a, when you go to see a drama show, it's just whoever's watching is cool. So it would depend on the contract and I think what kind of set it was, because being nude is part of the job in this case. Same thing with like the improv with like being romantic. It's part of the job to an extent. So I think something's got to go really terribly wrong to accuse someone of being inappropriate. That's my silly opinion. And they go on to mention the New York Times, how Baldoni is suing them, and they mention the accusation that Baldoni was nuzzling Blake's neck and making an inappropriate remark about her scent. Okay, they're not talking about the text messages too much, but that was a headline. That's kind of the interesting thing. So it looks like we're kind of stuck here until the next big news. But this is news in itself, even with no fine details, that there's going to be quite a bit to dig through when these texts finally come out, if they come out. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.